Hello, folks. On a Saturday, some scattered showers and thunderstorms today. I think most folks got some rainfall. Got a little bit at my house. We're seeing still some falling here in Alexandria on Texas Street from our Sinlot Broadcasting Tower cam, and we can see the rain shaft in the distance as well. Thunderstorms are moving across western Rapides. A little bit of weakening, at least in the picture there, but going up to Toledo Bend, a mostly cloudy sky in that direction. Still seeing maybe a couple of rain showers in the distance. They had some locally heavy rain go through portions of Vernon and Sabine Parish earlier today. Some areas got over an inch. So coming up, I'm going to talk about the return of the heat. Not a pleasant topic, but we got to talk about it. And this is a repeat, this weather coming from the east. Remember the little Gulf low and all that from last week, well, now this week. And we got a three-peat on the way, a third time, as we'll turn our forecast eyes to the east to see what's going to happen later next week as the heat builds and after the heat builds. Radar showing scattered showers and a few thunderstorms in and around the area. We'll check out and see where the strongest stuff is in a couple of areas. Here's one, which is just in the Gina area. Go back an hour with the motion that coming in from the southwest headed toward the northeast. And then this is the storm that we were picking up on the tower cam moving through western Rapides now in the Colfax area. Kind of noisy in Colfax from that storm. Not severe storms, but they are producing some lightning strikes, heavy rainfall, and a little bit of wind. Satellite and radar showing various clusters of showers and thunderstorms here in central Louisiana. We got others up to the northwest of us, moved out of the Arklatex into northeast Texas, and a little bit more off to the east, as far east as Alabama. So it remains a little bit unsettled here. Still some remnants of that second Gulf system coming through. Sunday, 10 o'clock, church time. No issues except humidity. I don't think you need the rain gear for church that morning. But once we get into Sunday evening, back to evening service or just chilling, some hit and miss showers and thunderstorms will be in the forecast there. I think it's about 30 to 50% coverage is about all I can forecast with that, as that another heat dome. Remember, that's a hot bubble of air, deep hot air this time of year. And by Monday morning, 7 o'clock, it'll be warm and muggy, and we'll be in for a very hot day on Monday as that heat ridge builds. So your Sunday weather pattern, as far as the rainfall is concerned, lesser chances in an area from kind of the northern and northeastern areas, all the way from Sabine Parish through Natchitoches, wind in through LaSalle, Catahoula, and Concordia parishes. Rain chances that can only go about 10 to 20% in those local areas. Farther south you go, generally the higher, especially in the southwest. I've got 50-50 there for DeRidder, Beauregard, and Allen parishes. Opelousas in there at about 40%. The timing will be in the PM hours, and less than an inch for most of you who get rainfall, but 1 to 2 could happen in some isolated areas, which is less coverage certainly than what we've been seeing. Tropical interest areas, nothing in the Atlantic just yet. Everything's in the eastern Pacific for now, but we'll watch it just in case. I want to do this. So notice this clockwise flow. This is energy that changes weather. So the big heat dome by Tuesday will be well established over this huge part of the country here. And we'll be underneath that, perhaps having our hottest weather of the summer so far. Yeah, even hotter, at least higher thermometer readings than what we saw last week. All right, so I'll put this into motion going into Wednesday. Notice this energy coming in on the south side of the high. So the past 3 times we've had big high form. A disturbance will form across the south side of it, move across toward the west, create a little bit of a Gulf low or a trough of low pressure, prompting concerns about tropical development, things like that. But none of this stuff, and I don't think this is going to happen either as far as tropical development. But it does make for an unsettled weather pattern, especially working with the heat that will be left over by the big hot dome of air. And notice that once this gets into our area, that it just kind of churns and pulls up stationary. And other models are verifying this as well. So this is in my forecast, and this is why the 7-day forecast is going to look like this here. Coming up, so Sunday we start to heat up, folks. 95, it'll be a hot 95 as well. 30% chance of rain for an average. We did that city by city and parish by parish. Monday, pretty much nothing but full of sunshine. That's going to push us into the upper 90s. Somebody's going to get 100 on Monday. Heat indices 100 to 110. It'll be even warmer than that in the shade. I did throw in 10% Tuesday, I'd say in the PM hours, right along any parishes and counties bordering the Mississippi River. All right, as kind of the first foreshadowing of that weather arriving from the east. And I did forecast flat 100. If we get that, we have not averaged that high this year. So that would be the hottest day of the summer as far as thermometer readings. Very hot on Wednesday as well. But notice the pick up in the rain chances there, scattered showers and thunderstorms. And I think once that kicks off, maybe as some of those storms could become strong. Kind of like the other day where we had some strong wind with it, 40 mile per hour, good bit of lightning, and some pretty good rainfall totals there. So kind of the same pattern. But that weather coming out of the east, that's your three-peat, folks. This little thing that we had yesterday, today, and the day before, that's a repeat. This will be a three-peat. All right, and rain chances 50, 60, 70, 70 there for Friday, Saturday, and 40% is average for this time of year. So this is well above the norm. And look at I got a little front. All right. There are indications that a little front, pretty good, decent high surface high across the Midwest, and some of that will drop down into perhaps North Louisiana as a little frontal boundary takes shape as well there. And with all that going on, we can hold the high temperature Saturday to 88 degrees, and that will be nice. It'll be muggy, but we'll take it. All right, Nick Mickens will be back with you tomorrow. He'll be doing some streaming, and I'll be in the forecast center. Have a blessed